As we celebrate its 40th anniversary, PCA continues to perform its mandate to promote the rapid integrated development and growth of the coconut and other palm oil industry in all its aspects, and to ensure that the coconut farmers become direct participants in and beneficiaries of such development and growth. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit the country, the coconut industry has been one of the most vulnerable sectors. To address the concern, PCA has reconfigured its programs and projects to provide immediate economic relief to our coconut farmers, such as provision of short gestation crops and small ruminants, adoption of good agricultural practices and technologies for advanced farming systems, as well as empowering our coconut farmers to undertake coconut-based processing for enterprise development, distribution of cash and food subsidy, and marketing farmers' produce through the weekly Kadiwa ni Ani at Kita. All of this with the end view of increasing productivity or masaganang ani and increasing income or mataas na kita for our coconut farmers. PCA also undertook other significant contributions in support of COVID-19, one of which is our collaboration with DOST for the clinical trial for the effect of VCO against COVID-19 and with private stakeholders for the marketing and promotion of VCO for public awareness. Other relevant researches were also undertaken. While we pursue efforts to help coconut farmers survive and recover from the pandemic, equally important is our initiatives to protect our employees. We have set strict health protocols, conducted scheduled disinfection, provide transportation, and adopted a responsive work arrangement. PCA is also one of the few agencies who were able to arrange for the vaccination of all its employees. Acknowledging the essence of transformation, especially during these challenging times, PCA enrolled with the Institute for Solidarity in Asia to be confirmed with initiated status under its Performance Governance System or PGS. Aside from the conduct of the PCA planning workshop, the PCA also tapped the expertise of the AFP and the Philippine Army through a number of mentoring and coaching sessions to be able to come up with a concrete agenda for the transformation. Such PCA Transformation Roadmap, or what we call PTR, was launched during the last year's Cocoa Week celebration, coinciding with the oath-taking of the PCA Multisectoral Advisory Board. PCA went through the painstaking process of the ISA accreditation and was able to formulate its roadmap and scorecard. Acknowledging the urgency of this initiative, the PCA has simultaneously undertook and achieved quick wins under the PTR, such as the institutionalization of stakeholders' engagement in the regional and provincial levels to serve as platform for information dissemination, feedback mechanism, resource generation, and mobilization. Trainings were also conducted to capacitate employees, as well as the pursuit for HR Prime accreditation. Control mechanisms such as the Project Review Committee, the Program and Budget Advisory Committee, and the Program Review and Evaluation Board were institutionalized. To support our operations, PCA has also established an ad hoc IT unit, which introduced systems to organizations such as the Document Tracking System, HR Information System, and the National Coconut Farmers Registry System. One of the significant systems developed was the Ensures, a web-based project monitoring system using GIS, which was presented during the public Revalida, wherein PCA was confirmed the Silver Trailblazer Award for initiated status. Lastly, in anticipation with the passage of Republic 11524, the PCA, part of its transformation, has undertaken the formulation of the Coconut Farmers and Industry Roadmap. There has been an attempt in the past, but it is only now that PCA has actually successfully delivered on this initiative. Early this year, Republic Act 11524, or the Coconut Farmers and Industry Trust Fund Act, has been enacted into a law. To comply with the requirements of the law, PCA has established an interim registry system used by the regional and provincial offices in the encoding of data gathered from the mass, online, and walk-in registrations scheduled all over the country. Despite the restrictions brought about by COVID-19, our PCA personnel braved the limitations and was able to gather ample data for the NCFRS. Further, aggressive interagency and interregional consultations and coordination were undertaken to come up with regional development plans and finalize agreements with the implementing agencies for the components under RA 11524. All of these efforts are geared towards improving the lives of coconut farmers and providing social protection for them and their families.
This will be our venue for participation, venue for ownership. Para po itong ating forum, hindi po ito PCA forum lamang. Ito po ay forum natin bilang isang grupo ng stakeholders trying to improve the coconut industry.
Ito ang PCA, patuloy na tumutugon para sa ikauunlad ng industriya at ng Magniniyog.